Well, good morning, everybody, and good to be on with you today. Today is Thursday, and I hope our Power Up does find you well. It's Thursday. It's March the 2nd, and hope you're having a great start to your day today. Sun here in Florida is out in full force this morning, so you can see it shining here pretty bright today, and thank the Lord for the sun. Not a cloud in the sky that I can see, and beautiful day down here. Hope that the weather where you're watching from is good as well. I want to say we had a wonderful time in church last night, and I know it wasn't our home church, but we had a good time praising the Lord, worshiping the Lord. Trust that where you're watching from, that services were good for you as well. And I was praying for our services there at Calvary and hope that they were a blessing to you all. Want to welcome you to this Thursday. Got the Tiger shirt on, so good times there. Been checking in on the Tigers here in preseason. We're actually going to go to a game today, so we're pretty pumped about that. I look forward to cheering our Tigers on to victory. But we're going to look here in Job chapter number 33. Job chapter 33, and would encourage you to follow along there. If you're just now getting on, I would encourage you to hit that share button so others can join in and they can watch live as well. And then if you are watching, I would encourage you to comment as well. I look forward to hearing from you all checking in here. Okay, Job chapter 33, here we go. Verse number 1. And I hope the video is good there. It is kind of bright out here, and I can't really tell on my laptop how it's looking, but hopefully it's okay. All right, here we go. Job chapter 33. Let's look at verse number 1. Verse number 1 says, "Wherefore, Job," and remember this is Elihu speaking specifically to Job. He says, "Wherefore, Job, I pray thee, hear my speeches and hearken to all my words." Job, listen up to what I have to say. "Behold, now I have opened my mouth, my tongue hath spoken in my mouth. My words shall be of the uprightness of my heart, and my lips shall utter knowledge clearly." And so Elihu will say, hey, I'm going to just speak the truth. I'm going to speak what I'm thinking. I'm not going to hold back. He says here, I'm going to speak what I think is right. So Job, please listen up. Verse number 4, "The Spirit of God hath made me." How true that is. God has made all of us. We have all been created in His image. And just here's just a quick snippet, if you will. It says, "The Spirit of God hath made me." God has made everybody. God has given life to everyone, and every life is valuable to the Lord. It says, "And the breath of the Almighty hath given me life." The end of verse number 4. So I want to encourage you, hey, value life. Value your life. Realize and know that God has created you with purpose, and He's got a special plan for you, and so don't waste a day. Commit every day to the Lord. Serve God every day. Remain faithful to Him every single day, because He has created you, given you this life, and given you this purpose. Verse number 5, "If thou canst answer me, set thy words in order before me, stand up. Behold, I am according to thy wish in God's stead. I also have formed out of the clay." Once again, God creating him. "Behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. Surely thou hast spoken in mine hearing, and I have heard the voice of thy words," saying. And so Elihu is saying, Job, I've heard what you've had to say. I've heard how you've given your rebuttal to these other guys as they've spoken. I've heard all of that. Okay? And now listen to what I have to say. And now he's going to say, in verse number 9, he's going to just kind of give a brief account of what he has heard Job say. He says, I've heard the voice of thy word saying, verse number 8, now verse number 9, "I am clean, without transgression, I am innocent, neither is there iniquity in me." And so Elihu says, Job, I've heard you say how you're innocent. Job, I've heard that you say I've heard you speak about your righteousness and how you are right with the Lord and all of that. I've heard you say it. Verse number 10, behold, he findeth occasions against me. He counteth me for his enemy. He putteth my feet in the stocks. He marketh all my paths. And so now he's saying to Job, Job, you've said you're innocent, but Job, I've heard you. I've heard what you've said, how you've complained about your suffering. You've complained about what the Lord has allowed in your life. I've heard you say it, Job. Let's look verse 10 again. Behold, he findeth occasion against me. Job, you've complained against the Lord. He counteth me for his enemy. You believe that God is against you. Verse number 11, he putteth my feet in the stocks. He marketh all my paths. Job, you've complained about what you're going through this whole time. That's what Elihu's saying. He says, you claim to be innocent, but all you've done is complain and cry out against to the Lord. And now, verse number 12, Elihu speaks here for himself. He says, behold, Job, you said you're innocent. You complain against the Lord. Behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that God is greater than man. Job, you are not just. Job, you are not upright. Job, you are not innocent in all this because you have complained against the Lord. And so here, Elihu once again siding with the other three guys, saying, Job, clearly there's something wrong. You are not right in this. You're very prideful, and you are not innocent in all this. He says, thou art not just. And then Elihu says, all right, and I'm the man to set you straight. Okay, behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that God is greater than man. All right, Elihu, I'm going to set you straight. Job, you aren't who you think you are. God is greater. And then verse number 13, he says this, why dost thou strive against him? Elihu says, Job, why are you continuing to go against the Lord? Clearly you are living in sin, for he giveth not account of any of his matters. Listen, Elihu tells Job, God doesn't have to answer to you. So stop your crying, stop your complaining. You're not innocent in all this. Hey, God is in control, and you just need to get with the program here. So Elihu, once again, not being that encourager, not being that comforter that Job needs, and Elihu kind of went after the other three guys, but here Elihu he's quick to jump on as well. Says, Job, come on, we all know you're not innocent in all this. You've complained about your suffering. You complained about all of that. And so let me just kind of encourage you with this thought here. As you live for the Lord, okay, there's going to always be doubters in your life, okay? So does that mean that we don't commit to serving the Lord? No. Does that mean that we just give up and all that? No, that's not what that means, okay? There's going to be doubters. Listen, you're going to have people that you connect with in your life, that you've connected in your past, and God willing, you're not the same person that you used to be because you've grown in your relationship with the Lord. You've committed to the Lord. And so there's going to be some growth, hopefully, in your life. And not everybody's going to be excited about that growth. Okay? Not everybody's going to be excited about what God is doing in your life. Let me tell you this, that even though others may go against you, even though others aren't going to approve maybe of how you're living, I want to encourage you, you keep on keeping on. May it be said at the end of your life, may you be able to say the same thing that the Apostle Paul said, I've fought a good fight. I've finished my course. I've kept the faith. May you be able to say that in your life. And here Job is getting, man, he's bombarded on every side. On every side. Job is being bombarded on every side. And so the challenge for him is to continue to remain faithful to the Lord and what God has called him to do. And even in the midst of this trial, to not quit, not give up, but to remain faithful. And I want to encourage you along the same lines. Man, people, they're going to doubt. They're going to question. Some might even mock and make fun. Hey, you just keep on keeping on. Okay? We're going to end with that today. We'll pick up in the middle of chapter 33 tomorrow. Once again, thank you so much for being on. If you have not shared, be sure to push that share button really quick. Let me give a couple shout outs to To everybody here that's commented live, once again, thank you so much for being on. Hopefully the picture wasn't too bad today with the sun shining in the way that it is. But Cliff and Karen, good morning to you. Thank you for being on today. And Paula, good morning to you as well. Thank you for watching. Jean, good morning. And thank you so much for the encouragement to look forward. I do look forward to spending time with the family. Thank you so much for always being an encouragement. Ingrid, good morning to you. Love you and look forward to the day together. Charlie and Marcia, good morning to you. And yes, go Tigers. Yes, for sure. Lee and Angie, Barnett family, good morning to you all. Hope things are well for you and have a great day. David, good morning to you and have a wonderful day. Brian and Cindy, thank you so much for being on and hope that you're doing well there, enjoying your time in Myrtle Beach there. Have an awesome day. Dick and Kathy, good morning to you all and the family there. Have a wonderful day. Paula, we'll look forward to the game today and thank you so much for that. And then Cliff and Karen, thank you once again. I'm just thankful for those that can jump in and help out and be a blessing, and thankful for all those back there at Calvary that just fill in all the holes when needed and jump in. And thankful for Ben doing a wonderful job last night and all those that jumped in, helped out with the rock. And you know what, everybody, just let me just kind of encourage our church family. You all don't know how much of a blessing and encouragement that you are just to see your faithfulness. To just keep on keeping on. And you know what? We all go through ups and downs. It's just encouraging to see the faithfulness of God's people, no matter what is thrown at them in life, to know that they're going to remain faithful to what God has called them to do. So thank you all so much for being that blessing and encouragement in that way. All right. Lord bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Lord willing, we'll touch base tomorrow and look forward to the time. We're excited about our vacation time, but man, we can't wait to be back home serving the Lord with you all. So have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Lord bless you all.